Welcome to English Grammar class, dear students. So I shall proceed with today's lesson after taking the pledge. I commit to be vigilant and bear in mind at all times the risk to myself and my colleagues from COVID-19. A promise to take all necessary precautions that prevent the spread of this deadly virus. A promise to follow and encourage others to follow the key COVID appropriate behaviors. To always wear a mask, face cover, especially when in public places, to maintain a minimum distance of 6 feet from others, to wash my hands frequently and thoroughly with soap and water. Together, we will win this fight against COVID-19. Dear students, please open up your books at page number 262. Today we are going to revise chapter number 40, Descriptive Composition. In this type of composition, we normally describe people, scenes, or events. A good description relies upon careful observation, which involves manifestation of an eye for detail, a wide vocabulary, and an ability to visualize and describe accurately. Great care must be taken in a descriptive assignment, neither to wander off the topic nor to tell a story. So these two things must be avoided. The description should be accurate based on something which you know. Producing a catalogue of features of the person or scene which you are describing is not a descriptive composition. Now, guidelines. Stick to the essentials of the topic without being sidetracked into writing a vague and rambling piece founded on only one part of the topic. Follow your plan and develop each part of your plan. Make use of adjectives to develop your description. Involve all your senses, not just sight. Remember sounds, smells, and movements. Make use of contrasts. For example, compare a scene by day with a scene by night. Use comparisons to enrich your writing. Now, description of people. To describe a person or people, you will need to use your power of observation with regard to the following: physical features like height, looks, body shape, and stature, clothing, posture, speech, and mannerisms, life history, interests, family background, their opinions, their actions, what others say about them, how they affect other people, comparisons and associations. Each of the points above need not to be basis for a paragraph. Remember that you are not producing an advertisement poster. In order to make your description come to life, you will have to select those aspects which are unusual and interesting. Now, description of scenes. Written description of scenes is like producing photographs of a country or city scene through a number of pictures. The description would take each of such pictures as units of ideas for paragraphs. Remember to keep to the importance of order and decide which aspects of the scene you are going to describe. You may begin with the broad, general aspect and then focus on specific details. The following examples of the composition entitled Describe a City Scene by Day and Night shows how to plan such compositions. So for day, the sounds are traffic bustle, people calling, a buzz of noise, horns blowing. And at night, the sounds are little traffic noise, people, conversations heard, stillness in the air, an alarm bell ringing at a distance. Now, sights at the day are traffic queues, crowds on pavements, pigeons on buildings, and at night, couples walking home, sights in shops, street lights. The mood at the daytime are lively, frenzied, exciting, impersonal. At the night, it are deserted, eerie, lonely. Now, description of events. Assignments involving description of events require both narrative and descriptive skills. With careful planning, it is possible to combine both types of skills to produce an effective composition. Typical narrative descriptive compositions would be a weekly market scene or my first aeroplane flight, as with the other descriptive essays, remember the following value points. Mention the area, on what day of the week is the market held, the different shops that are set up, describe the crowd, the interesting articles that are sold. So we have discussed the first 5 topics of chapter 40, descriptive composition. Topic number 6 and 7 will be solved by you yourself. I will give you some cues to help you write the compositions. Follow these cues and you will be able to write a descriptive composition. So the 6th topic is describe your visit to an old age home. To write a descriptive composition on this topic, you can follow these cues. The first cue is why and when did you visit? With whom did you visit? What did you do there? What did you saw there? So to write a composition, you will have to simply answer these questions. And when you are answering these questions, you are actually writing a descriptive composition. And the 7th composition is describe your first day experience in a new school. For this, your cues are what was the reason for changing the school? How was the building of the school? Who was the first person you met? And how was the behavior of teachers and students? Just answer these questions and you will write the descriptive composition accordingly. So that's all the very best.